Anthology crime drama. The Afterparty debuted on the platform in 2022. The Apple TV Plus murder drama. The Afterparty's second season ended in September 2023, and there are already rumors about what will happen in Season 3. Is there a Season 3 of The Afterparty? The Afterparty showrunner, Chris Miller, and producers Phil Lord and Anthony King have revealed information about the upcoming season of the anthology show, while there is still no word on whether Season 3 will be renewed. While they made it clear that nothing substantial could be planned because of the ongoing WGA and SAG, FTRA strikes because production is on hold, they did appear to indicate that the Afterparty Season 3 is coming. We are now on strike, so we are not producing anything. But perhaps studios can come to an amicable agreement and pay authors a decent living salary. There is a lot in store, and we have a lot of plans, Miller said. As the planet gets bigger, unexpected people may appear, which makes for more enjoyment. Even if Apple TV Plus hasn't yet officially confirmed a renewal, the fact that the show's creators intend to carry the Afterparty into Season 3 is nevertheless a promising step. The Afterparty Season 3 hasn't been officially confirmed, but the drama's creative team does have intentions for it to continue. Seasons 1 and 2 were only separated by a year, so if production gets underway soon, the Afterparty Season 3 release date might occur as early as 2024. However, given the WGA and SAG-AFTRA strikes, a 2025 premiere seems more possible. What is the cast and the story of the Afterparty Season 3? The puzzle pieces fit together towards the end of each season of the Afterparty, which is shot in a unique style and from the viewpoint of various characters. The third season of the Afterparty will undoubtedly be just as suspenseful and unpredictable as the first two thanks to its intriguing idea. The Afterparty, which stars Tiffany Haddish, Girls Trip, as Danner, Sam Richardson, Velma as Anik, and Zoe Chow, Strangers as Zoe, has created some surprisingly rich characters in the middle of its enigmatic killings. Viewers are equally interested in discovering what happens to Danner, Anik, and Zoe as they are learning the next mystery, especially in light of the shocking The Afterparty Season 2 ending. The characters, plot, and potential release date of The Afterparty Season 3 have not yet been made explicit, but there is already a great deal of speculation. Sam Richardson's Anik, Zoe Chow's Zoe, and Tiffany Haddish's Detective Danner all made appearances in Season 2 of The Afterparty, so it's safe to assume they'll return in Season 3. Several Season 1 characters, including Walter Butler, played by Jamie Demetriou, appeared as guests in Season 2, therefore, they might also return in Season 3. Although there would be a few familiar faces, the Afterparty Season 3's ensemble would be largely made up of brand new actors. New cast members for the Afterparty's upcoming season have not yet been announced, and nothing will become official until Apple TV Plus confirms the show's renewal. The third season of the Afterparty has an engaging tale, but it's also the most unpredictable. The anthology crime drama won praise for its skill at conveying complex stories and for the way it did so. Every episode featured a parody of a popular film or narrative told from the viewpoint of a different character. This makes for entertaining television, but it also means that the Afterparty Season 3's whole plot will probably be kept closely under wraps until much closer to its prospective release date. Edgar's murder mystery was solved in the Afterparty Season 2, and the show also developed the backstories of its three main protagonists. After the events of Season 2, it ended with a time jump to Anik and Zoe hooking up with Danner at her studio in Hollywood. The in-universe film adaptation of Savior's Murder is now being directed by Danner, starring Dave Franco in Season 1. Cameo appearances by real-life performers who were cast in Danner's film and are all portraying themselves in the Afterparty are abundant in the last scenes of the epilogue. Gemma Chan, Jaleel White, Elijah Wood, and a picture of Daniel Radcliffe are among them. It's quite likely that the Season 3 plot of the Afterparty will include these celebrities, given the importance of the names being teased if they aren't going to be involved. Danner, Anik, and Zoe will, of course, need to use their detective abilities once more, but this time in the crazy world of Hollywood. The unsolved mystery is still a mystery. Why is The Afterparty one of the last shows of its kind in comedy? In movies and television shows, being silly isn't difficult. Watch any CBS sitcom or browse the Netflix Adam Sandler section. Unexpected events, items crashing to the ground, pandemonium reigning, and a tidy little bow to send everyone off with a smile and a spring in their step. So good, yet so unmemorable. Being both silly and intelligent is more difficult, because the two frequently contradict one another. That feat is accomplished in The Afterparty's second season on Apple TV. The first season was a tight-packed whodunit that pivoted around Xavier, played with gusto by Dave Franco, the current era's most gleefully obnoxious vendor of smarm, an intolerable dweeb-turned-music superstar who is murdered after a high school reunion afterparty at his glass modernist palace. Each episode allows a different guest to deliver their take on what happened to Detective Danner. Tiffany Haddish, nerd hero and chief suspect Anik, Sam Richardson, pieces together clues to clear his name. In the second season, Anik arrives at yet another posh location, this time an opulent mansion near the wine country where drinks are still served in mason jars. The sister of Anik's girlfriend, Zoe Chow, Grace, Poppy Liu, is getting married to software entrepreneur Edgar, Zach Woods. The second season of The Afterparty begins with the discovery of Edgar's body in keeping with the first season's format. Why did Danner, who is no longer a detective, rejoin Anik's team? Technically, he's trying to help Zoe by clearing Grace, who is the main suspect because she didn't have a prenuptial agreement and is up against her terminally inebriated and paranoid mother-in-law Isabel. But in all honesty, it's just an excuse to reassemble the band. This is not a criticism. Haddish's supreme confidence and Richardson's mispronunciations can carry any comedy on their own. The creator of the show, Christopher Miller, utilizes Danner and Anik to bolster scenes when the mystery wanes and serve as a connecting thread between interrogations. The latter is typically left to Danner, who is still more of a giddy fan seeking the popcorn than an investigative bloodhound. The twisted fears, frantic humor, and surreal disconnection from reality that made Season 1 of The Afterparty stand out are all present in Season 2. Though not necessarily for the better, things seem to be more relaxed. The original has a classic-seeming murder mystery atmosphere dashed with farce because of its bottled-up one-night setting and the dramatic confrontations over pride, betrayal, and hidden truths. The second round, though, drags out and occasionally loses momentum. Family secrets are revealed at a rapid speed while red herrings are presented and quickly dismissed. Each episode, which is a standalone aesthetic homage to a distinct genre, follows the one before it. This strategy produces depth while dilating some of the immediacy. The episode starring Travis, Paul Walter Hauser, a former flame of Grace's who considers himself an investigator, initially appears to have no rhyme or reason as to why it should be done in a mock noir detective manner. All meaningful stares and self-consciously brittle pattern. Not to mention the Wes Anderson-esque Twee Hannah episode about Edgar's sister Hannah, Pen 15 co-creator Anna Konkle. The Feng episode serves as a dramatic, convenient plot twist dump, but serves more as an excuse to mock overeager social media clips. It is relayed through previously unreleased wedding footage shot by a videographer hired by Grace's entrepreneur father, Ken Jeong. The visual format of each episode, however, largely reveals the storyteller's self-image and demonstrates how misadventures may be turned into engaging and artistically pleasing narratives. In a few years, it's unlikely that shows like The Afterparty will even get the green light. Things are more likely to return to the televisual mean once the streaming services begin combining and cutting production schedules. Simple, easily reproducible formulations produced on a large scale. Tiffany Haddish in A Murder, She Wrote reboot, with self-contained mysteries, solved in a half hour and a few subtly self-aware gags to feed at relevance. That will receive a 30-episode order. The Afterparty is a strange, elaborately planned, subtly humorous, and pricey notion that is unlikely to be viewed as a wise investment anytime soon. Is The Afterparty one of your favorite shows? What's your take on Season 3 of The Afterparty? Do let us know your thoughts and views in the comment section. For more interesting updates, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon for notifications. Goodbye.